What is up, guys? It's your Average Joe with Average Joe Raids. This weekend, we have a guaranteed legendary event for Raf Matab from 120 Ancient Shards. Now, I was very close to the amount of Ancient Shards I needed, and I used some of my gems to buy a couple shard packs with the gems that I had to hit that 120 mark. So let's go ahead and take another look at Raf Matab. I put a video out on him very early when he came into the game. I think I might have been one of the very first videos. Increases cooldowns on his A1. His A2 is an AoE provoke, 100% chance when you book it out. Also blocks damage on himself after he provokes. A3, which I'm most interested in, is the increased resistance and reflect damage. I want to use him in Hydra to help one of my Mischief tanks hit the right amount of resistance. And then when he has none of his skills on cooldown, he has increased resistance by 50. Really good base stats, kind of a slow speed, but 120 Ancient Shards, he's guaranteed. Pretty much the only reason that I am going for this event, I do like Raf Matab. I don't know that he alone would be worth it, but there is a 10 times chance on these clan boss champions that you see down below, one of them being Under Priest Brogni, and he was a past fusion before I started playing the game, and so he would be a really big addition to my roster. That's what I hope that we get. We can get a Brogni on the way to the Raf Matab, and let's get into the shard pulls. Here we go. Hail is a great rare, nothing for my account. Everyone else here is pretty much garbage. And I'm kind of expecting that. We'll probably just get a bunch of food on the way. Frozen Banshee's a good clan boss champion. I use her already. Haven't even hit her epic yet, so maybe we're paying our rare tax for the legendary. Shaman, don't know that I'll use her. War Maiden, a great rare champion to farm early on in your account so you can have a 100% decreased defense. Come on, give us a Brogni. A second Royal Guard, that could actually be really good for Hydra. I may build another Royal Guard to have for Hydra. And more food. Alright, I don't think I'm close to my Mercy, so we may not even hit a legendary on the way to Raf Matab. It would have to be a little bit of luck. Venomage was also one of the times 10 champs. I have one of her already. I have her 6-starred and leveling up. She can solo the secret room for Epic Lizardman. I think she can also solo Dragon. I'll have to try that out though. 3 epics in this pull. All of them slightly underwhelming. Don't know that I'll use any of them. Legendary? Brogni! Oh, let's go! Alright. Under Priest Brogni attacks one enemy, has a 45% chance of placing an HP burn debuff. Attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of removing one random buff from all enemies. Has a 75% chance of removing one random debuff from all allies. Increases the value of shield buffs on all allies by 30% of the damage inflicted. Places the block debuffs and increase attack on all allies for 2 turns. Places a shield buff on all allies for 2 turns equal to 30% of his max HP. The shield buff cannot be removed. Whenever an ally under a shield buff is attacked, it reflects 25% of the damage inflicted on the shield back to the attacker. Also heals that ally by 25% of the damage inflicted on the shield. So he's gonna put up, he can increase his shield buffs by 30% of the damage inflicted. He gives you a shield that can't be removed. and then he reflects damage to the shield, kind of like how Geomancer reflects damage to an attacker with HP burn. So you pair him up with a oh goodness, I can't think of her name. Godseeker Aniri. You pair Brogni up with Godseeker Aniri to go ahead and increase the amount of turns that this shield buff is on so that it never falls off before he renews it. And then he continually adds to the shield amount based on the amount of damage he's taking. And then also heals your champions based on the amount of damage he's taking. So it's just, there's a really good clan boss build. It's, instead of unkillable, it's kind of an immortal build where you can get past that 50 turn meter. I don't know if I have all the champs to build it, but it definitely opens it up. I will be building him immediately, and let me know in the comments if you want a guide for him. I'm more excited for Brogni than I am for Raff-Matab, honestly. So I did not expect that to happen. I try to temper my expectations when it comes to times 10 events, because even though it's 10 times more likely you could get him, it's still only maybe an 8% chance that if you pull a legendary, which is a 0.5% chance, after you hit the 0.5% chance, there's an 8% chance it might be Brogni, one of the times 10 champions. So, you know, check out Nub Raids. Nubkex does a breakdown of the percentage chances for times 10s and different events like that. He's got a video on that, so check out his channel. We got Siege Hulk here, a good decreased defense for the Ogryn tribe faction. More rares. You know what? I'm totally fine with it. We got our Brogni. Oh, more rares. Now at this point, we're just probably pulling. Oh, that's the guaranteed. Raff-Matab, there we go. 120 shards. We were not into Mercy at all. That was a very lucky pull. We pulled Brogni, we pulled Raff-Matab, and I'm going to be building my Brogni this weekend, honestly. I have chickens saved up for Lydia. I'm going to go ahead and build up Brogni, farm some more chickens to replenish for Lydia. And yeah, I'll put out a Brogni video. Let me know if you guys pulled for this event, if you got any of the legendaries that were on the times 10, if you got any of the epics, and have a great weekend. I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!